This is the day that the Lord has made, so let's rejoice and praise Him the way you know how. Find encouragement and find that message just for you. Thank you for being here. Lord, help me walk another mile, just one more mile. You know I just can't make it on my own. Lord, help me smile, another smile, just one more smile. You know I just can't make it on my own. Never thought I needed help before. I thought that I could get by myself. But now I know I just can't take it anymore. With a humble heart and bended knee, I'm begging you, please help me. Come down from your golden throne to me, just lowly me. I need to feel the touch of your tender hand. Remove the chains of darkness. Let me see, Lord, let me see just how I fit into your master plan. I never thought I needed help before. I thought that I could get by myself. But now I know I just can't take it anymore. With a humble heart and begging me, I'm begging you, please help me. With a humble heart and begging me, I'm begging you, please help me. With a humble heart and begging me, I'm begging you, please help me. Come on. Yeah, feeling the groove now. Back porch preacher preaching at me, acting like he rode the golden rule, shaking his fists and speeching at me, shouting from his soapbox like a fool. Come Sunday morning, he's lying in bed with the wine in his head, with his eyes all red, wishing he was dead when he ought to be heading for Sunday. Clean up your own backyard. Oh, don't you hand me none of your lies. Clean up your own backyard. You tend to your business, I tend to mine. Drugstore cowboy criticizing, acting like he's better than you and me. Standing on the sidewalk supervising, acting like he's better than you and me. But come closing time most every night, he's uptight and out goes the light, and he jumps out of sight and he cheats on his wife with his employee. Clean up your own backyard. Oh, don't you have me none of your lies. Clean up your own backyard. You tend to your business, I tend to mine. Come on now. Armchair quarterback always moaning, second guessing people all day long, pushing, pulling, hanging on him, always telling where they don't belong. But when you get right down to the nitty-gritty, isn't it a pity that in this big city not a little bitty man and maybe just a little bit wrong? Clean up your own backyard. Oh, I know you have me none of Clean up your own backyard. You tend to your business, I tend to mine. Clean up your own backyard. You tend to your business, I tend to mine. If I could be you, if you could be me, just for an hour. If we could find a way to get inside each other's mind. Well, if I see you through my eyes instead of your ego, I believe you'd be surprised to see that you've been blind. Just walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes. Now if we spend a day throwing stones at one another, Cause I don't think, or wear my hair same way you do. Well, I may be common people, but I'm your brother. And when you strike out, you try to hurt me, it's a hurting you. Lord have mercy, walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes. Now there are people on reservations and out in the ghetto, and over there, for the grace of God, are you and I. Well, if I only had the wings of little angels, don't you know I'd fly to the top of the mountain, and then I'd fly, just walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse. Walk a mile in my shoes. He left the splendor of heaven, knowing his destiny was a lonely hill of Golgotha. There lay down his life for me, and if that isn't love, then the ocean is dry. There are no stars in the sky, and the sparrow can fly high. Yet if that isn't love, then heaven's a there are no feelings like these. his side. And he spoke of love and compassion, and he took him to paradise. Yet if that isn't love, then the ocean is dry. There are no stars in the sky, and the sparrow can fly high. Yet if that isn't love, then heavens are mere. There are no feelings like these. If that isn't love, it's got to be love. I was thinking about what I wanted to say when I got here, because I had so many things in my mind. And of course, if anyone who knows me, I don't like to write a lot of things down. I'm not into writing things. I'm into more to just delivering a message and seeing that if I'm the instrument I'm supposed to be, then it'll come out correctly. I think what I really wanted to talk about, I think I got inspired by what our calling is. And for the life of me, I always wondered what it meant when you especially out there, have a calling. And a calling, it could be very different in my eyes than it is in your eyes. See, if we're looking for a calling, then we're looking for an answer. We're looking for everything to align. We're looking for the universe to be one with us. We're looking for the synchronicity. And I don't believe a calling is that. Now, to you, it might be. I think a calling is something that brings you to a place that when you are there, you know that's where you're supposed to be. And that's where everything falls into place. That's what a calling is. And then all of those feelings that you have inside of you, that calling is you. It's the want. It's the need. It's something that you could pray about, but what's inside you is what's telling you what your calling is. And I know that a lot of people still don't know what they want to do in lives, only because they're being led by other people telling them what they think they should do. You know, when I was growing up, the first thing my father would always tell me, he says, be a lawyer. Be a lawyer because you know how to argue. So validation, if you ever know how to argue, you're great at being a lawyer. That means that if you ever put a Band-Aid on, you should be a doctor, right? That's not how it's not how that works. I believe in the push and pull principle. Now, for all of you who don't know what a push and pull principle, let me kind of explain this to you. So, when you wake up in the morning, and this is something you have to ask yourself, are you feeling pulled to wake up or pushed? I'll give you a second. Do you feel you're being pushed out of bed? Granted, whoever is sleeping next to you. I'm talking about you. Are you being pushed out of bed or something is pulling you out of bed? You know, I have a lot of friends and they're performers, they're artists, they're actors, wonderful. And I believe, even as a performer for me, I feel that pull. I feel that creative pull. Now, but what pushes you? Work usually pushes you, right? Now here's the problem between a push and a pull. A push will cause you to burn out long before you really want to. A pull will make you wake up at 2 or 3 in the morning with a great idea, with a genius moment, and you'll say to yourself, I have to wake up. I have to be up, because right now life will not pass me by. Life right now is kind of it's a race, and I've got to stay ahead. And when you're pulling, when you feel that pull, I promise you, you will never have to work a day in your life. Now here's the trick. You have to take away that static that you're getting. Okay? There's a lot of static out there saying that what you're doing in life is not really work. And you know what? They are absolutely right. It isn't work. It's a joy. You know, God had put something inside each and every one of you. And what he put inside all of you was a skill set, a talent that no one else ever has. Just you. So think about it. If God had given you something, wouldn't it be a shame not to use it? Right? Wouldn't it be a shame that you have to push yourself into doing something perhaps that you don't really enjoy because of the fear of what? The fear of failure? The fear of not making it? The fear of what? Being broke? When you do something that you love, when you do something that creatively makes you feel brand new, like superhuman strength, I promise you, those riches come, and you don't know why. Because you're constantly doing something that is thrilling you, something that you're making an impact with, not only to yourself, but to other people. I'll give you for example. I was pushed for a long time because I had to make money, right? Because that's all it is. It's about making money, right? It's all about chasing the almighty dollar. So, and I couldn't find any acting jobs. It was really interesting. Once I had for all of you who don't know, being an actor, being an equity actor, you know, you go to New York, you go to these auditions, and man, it's fail, right? So a couple of wise people once told me, it says, listen, all actors, they go into real estate. Real estate. Why not? So, I went in for the wrong reasons. But I took the classes, took the test, passed the test, and I was ready. But let me tell you something. My heart was not in it. I didn't have any love for it. I wasn't attached to it. I didn't feel like it was the right thing for me, but everyone else did. It's that whole thing, you know? If you can argue, you could be a lawyer. If you're a salesman, you can be working in real estate. But I picked it out for the wrong reasons. And for over 20 years, you know what I've been told? That it's not a real job. You should get a real job. Well, if it wasn't a real job, I wouldn't be here. I'd be homeless. Wouldn't have anything. But that's my pull. My pull is to create. It's to be an artist and to be the best performer that I can be. Exactly what I am saying about all of you. I want you to really find in your life what pulls you, what wakes you up in the morning, and write about it. So what I want you to do is I want you to find something in your life that you've been wanting. And I want you to look at it. And it could be invisible, but I want you to look at it or read it. And I want you to feel what it makes you feel like. I want to know, or I want you to know. I want you to look at it and say, what does that make me feel? What does it make my heart feel like? What does it make my soul feel like? And if it is louder and louder and louder than your thoughts, then my friends, that is what you need to be chasing. Chase the dream, never chase the money. The money will come. I believe in all of you, and I accept and embrace all of you, no matter who you are in life. And I want you to know that I'm rooting for you. I'm hoping that this day was something that was special for you, and we'll do this again. Please subscribe to this channel, and put your comments below, and we will see you on the other side. Until then, Jack Foltyn. God bless you. Be safe. Be healthy. I love all of y'all.